goes away God. The virtue of a happy teacher and the blessing of a predecessor and predecessor. The talents of transmitters and all of you, so I have a chance to share information with you. Could you hear me? The back? Medium. Medium? medium. 他说 medium.
What?
我学生可能太小。
Too small.
Testing. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So we finish 10. So we'll start from 11. So could you guys read it?
All spirits are refuge.
The whole page.
Okay.
11 and 12.
Everybody wants to get close to the divine matrix of China. Realization of the core of teaching is the highest level of enlightenment.
Thank you. 11. So matriarch of the divine matriarch of China. Do we know who is that?
Matriarch.
Yeah, the matriarch, yeah.
Yes. Right. So this means the 人天 means of Buddha nature. Okay. So we want to cross to patriarch, and we cultivate the Tao. We want to know where's our true Buddha. We want to recognize our true Buddha nature. Okay, so we want the true Buddha nature to be the master. Okay, now our six senses become the master. Right? So that's what I mean. And the next one is when we say 9. Okay, 9 in Chinese, the digits, the most highest number is 9, right? Correct? Okay, so 9% the most, the highest level. Okay, and sometimes we say 9, 6. 9 means yang, 6 means yin, right? And 9% of the male and 6% of the female. So right now we want to let all the 9 and the 6 all receive down. So that's include everybody, right? The whole world, everybody. Okay. So the highest level, this 9 lily lotus. Everybody, when we receive Tao in the heaven, okay, when that moment we receive Tao, so everybody has the lotus lily flower in the palm, the heaven palm, and there's a picture and also our name there. And when we cultivate very well, the flower comes so big, okay, very beautiful. But if we don't cultivate well, and that flower is going to be shrinking and dry out and even die. Okay, so that's present our position in the head, right? So this sentence means we have to cultivate and reach the highest level. So next page, please. Alright, so
Law Wu presents a divine thread path for allowing the good people to find a way back to heaven. Number 14, during the last salvation, all the holy manifestations will appear in the ancient East. Number 15, the South and North will be united.
This 13th, okay? 天花 means 老母 means God, okay? So the 玉线 means golden thread, okay? So anybody want to explain the golden thread? Maylin, could you explain golden thread, please?
Our golden thread is from God to our predecessor, and then to our true sage.
Well, start. Yeah, I'm from God to our 17th patriarch, the Maitreya Buddha, and then our 18th patriarch and matriarch, okay, the Jigong Buddha, Yahweh Bodhisattva, and then the grand predecessor. It's kind of our link. It's our link through the Tao.
You can say it's a heritage.
Yeah,
Heritage.
through the Tao for us to essentially that thread comes from heaven, and so that's our way to return to heaven. Yeah.
So this also means from old time until now, all the patriarch, it's generation, each generation, it's Buddha nature, right? So it's very lucky in our teaching, right? So next sentence 14, okay? When we say this 收言，这个英文解释了没有？
The salvation.
So this means if we can cultivate ourselves very well, 收言 means cultivate. But where is what we want to cultivate? It's a Buddha true nature. Everything over there just point to Asian East. That means Buddha nature. Okay? This is not just the surface meaning. The deep meaning is our true nature. Okay? So we want to cultivate very well. It's
Yeah, completely, kind of cultivate. I mean, yeah, so, right, the ancient East refers to that Buddha nature. I mean, it's not just the external thing, but the inside, our true nature.
Direction east.
Why is it east?
Because 那个我们要到常讲那个西天嘛，是不是？ And then 我们是 opposite direction， 东门的西。
Well, in Buddhism, they talk about the Western heaven, right? So we're so if we're not in the Western heaven, then we're in the East, right? Which is the opposite. We're in the world in the East, yeah.
So next sentence again. It's south and north. That means the connection from us to the permanent heaven. Okay, so one is north, one is south. Okay, so we want to cultivate and go back. This path go back to it. That's what that means. Okay.
In receiving Tao, one finds the heavenly portal which resides in the center of our body. Mamu bestows the divine key, heavenly portal, which is people to enter the heavenly gate. Focusing on the heavenly portal, one whole thing is
So it's very important to receive Tao. So a lot of not just surface meaning. So we want to know the profound, deep meaning, even the Bible too. So after receive Tao, we can dig out those profound meaning. So this this say 古册 means Asian or very very old book. That's in the middle. So where is that? That's again, it's talking about the not talking about the book. It's really talking about our body, our spirit, the Buddha true nature. Okay. So yeah, a lot of hidden meaning there, right? And yeah, 17. God give us the way to connect to heaven, the heavenly portal. Okay, again, we have to receive Tao in order to know where is the heavenly portal. Okay? Yeah. So 18, 无影三前对合同. So this means the three treasures. Everything talking about is three treasures. When we receive Tao, we will receive that. Okay? That's top secrets from heaven. In order to go back to heaven, we got to know these three treasures. Okay? Yeah, there's a password too. If we want to enter a country, we need a passport. And this same thing as a passport. Okay? So this mountain is no shadow. Which mountain does not have a shadow? The mountain don't have a shadow. Which one? Because the Buddha nature just no shape, no form, right? It's not like an object, like a body. Our body has a shadow, right? Our Buddha true nature has no shadow at all. So, 无影三 means our Buddha true nature. Okay? And then the portal means our hand seal. Again, we need to receive Tao to know that. Okay? That's just the contract to heaven. Says we want to become a good people, and we cultivate like a baby. You know, we don't have the selfish, very kind, just like Jesus and Buddha. Right? 下一个是谁
？Guy. Yeah, Guy.
All boys and girls want to go home. Recite Buddha Maitreya Sutra. Buddhas will rescue one from danger when one recites sincerely.
Okay, so the baby means, again, we mentioned about the 9 and the 6, right? Right? So all the 9 plus all the 6 means what? Everybody. Right? Everybody is included. Everybody want to go home, right? Go which home? Which one?
Permanent.
Permanent heaven, not temporary heaven. Okay? So because we have some people not received Tao yet, so the heaven has a permanent one and a temporary one. The ordinary people, when they save people and they sacrifice themselves, they just like Jesus and Buddha, they want to sacrifice themselves to save other people's life. And that moment when they pass away, where do they go? Where do they belong to? Temporary heaven, if they don't receive Tao. When people receive Tao, that means there's at least 3 lives they already cultivate Tao very well. So they have the chance to receive Tao. So when they sacrifice themselves and they save other people's life or spirit, okay, the most important is spirit. And they can go to which one? The permanent heaven. The permanent heaven, only people receive Tao, they can go back to heaven. And that not because us say so, no. Not because human beings say so, just because saints say so. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
So when we cultivate like the baby, okay, that means we don't have delight at all. Okay, our mind is very clean and clear, like a baby. Baby does not have a delight, right? Right. Yeah, no delight at all. Okay. Next sentence. Okay. So we always, no matter the daily life, we always have to think about our Buddha nature. So think about if we memorize the whole Bible or any sutra, and we keep reciting it, could we become a saint? Could we? Could we? There's no one memorize all the sutra, they become saints. So why they become saints? Because their spirits, their virtues, right? Yeah.
They help all sentient beings also.
Yeah. Okay.
Shannon, does it also mean that you have to carry it out?
就是说 always keep in your mind.
But you have to also act on it?
Yes.
Act
Yes.
upon it?
Very important.
Yeah, it's always 2 parts. The internal and then there's the external, right? The internal is obviously you have to be mindful, all that stuff. You have to, your mind has to be correct, tranquil, quiet, all that, okay? Then the external is you follow that. You follow that mind. Yeah, that it's actually you follow that your Buddha nature state of mind. That's really, so that's the internal aspect to that. So you're not using your conscious mind. That's remember we say wu wei, right? Without any self, the non-self, no self, right? That's really the Buddha nature. Okay? Buddha nature has no self, anatta, right? Okay. Well. I don't want to go too deep, but or to digress too much. But you have to have that, and then you act upon that.
Yes.
And that's the external piece.
Because I feel like it's one thing to know
Right.
to know it, but it's another to live it. And
Yeah,
to be,
yeah. Yeah. But the to know it is not. I mean, yes. Initially, we learn, right? I mean, like we have to learn how to add, subtract, etc. But that's just the superficial level of knowing, quote unquote. Actually, the knowing it's beyond our conscious mind, beyond the five skandhas. I don't know if you're familiar with the term. So that's what our Buddha nature is. People are fond of saying, what is the mind that does not arise and that does not cease? What kind of mind is that? So if you have a thought now, if you just heard my sentence, you think about it, that's the mind that arises, right? Because previous to that sentence, your mind didn't pick up on that. Get it? So what is that mind that does not arise nor cease? That's really our Buddha mind. That's called the Buddha mind, okay, or Buddha nature. Different. It's really tathata. I don't know if you're familiar with that term. Suchness, thusness, etc. So it's really that's the highest level. That's what Buddha is talking about. Throughout all his scriptures, throughout all the sutras, it doesn't matter. Confucius said the same thing. I mean, they all say the same thing. Lao Tzu said the same. But that's the source. That's the source. That's the source that allows us to have a conscious thought, allows us to dream, or subconscious, whatever. So it's from there. Once you have that, once it's from there, then everything flows and externally. Then you will have the four immeasurable minds, if you're familiar with that, 四无量心, etc., etc. Okay, and then you act upon it. You follow through. So there's an inner and an outer. So that's really the whole thing. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Too much.
My girl just. The Mila Jin means true nature. 自信弥勒. Okay, it's not actually the sutra itself. No. And you can this present the 五字真言.
It's the password that you will get to know later.
Okay, so 21. If we are very sincere and we are living in the true nature, and it's so clean and clear. We live in the Buddha's world, right? So all the saints, we are the Buddha too, so we can save and rescue ourselves too. Okay? So if we are the good people, angels, saints that were around us. So this also some people get saved, but some people is not. Why? Right? So it's very important we are very good people and do a lot of good things. Right? So 下一个 来下一个谁念
What?
Yeah.
The next one.
Oh, okay. What, the Chinese?
因为你
Okay, each piece of lotus will surpass, will transcend the cycle of life and death. That's probably better. One needs to recognize the cultivators from the white ether. That's it, right?
One more.
And with cultivation, one can transform metal into gold. That's the surface translation, and that's the literal translation. Literal.
The golden lily means true nature, seeing the whole earth, right? It's just like the lily flower always come out from the mud, It's so beautiful.
Yeah, the lotus, right?
Lotus root, right? It's in the mud, the muck, but yet, it's pure white, right? So then it's unstainable in the cesspool, right? So that's the benefit. So it's pointing to something.
Yeah, this just means our true nature. The whole earth is not that, the whole earth is a lot of the dirt, a lot of big people, a lot of big things, right? But our true nature, if we call it like Saint Buddha, it's just like the lotus lily flower. It's in the mud. The mud, present the whole earth. But this person is so virtuous, just like a little lotus flower, so clean and beautiful, even that's the mud. So that means when a lot of people doing the bad thing, this person is so virtuous. Is he going to do the bad thing like those people did? They're not, right? They are always so kind and nice, and they want to help people. So last week we had a chance to meet a lady in the vegetarian restaurant, and we kind of talked to her and see if she can sit down. And very interesting was she came from Boston. And we tried to talk to her. And in the beginning, she is kind of hesitating. Stranger talk to us, right? But we did not give up, so we kept talking to her. And then later we invite her to come here. It's nighttime already, okay? It's around
7:30, 7:30,
something like that. So very interesting, and she told us she has personal problem, not happy, something like that. So we talked to her, and then we invite her to come. In the beginning, she said, but we did not give up, so we kept talking to her. And even we finished the dinner already, we still keep talking to her. And then we told her, I told her, we are going to bring you here. We drive from that's Manhattan, right, to here, Brooklyn, to here. And she said, are you going to bring me back? I said, yes, we are not going to drop you anywhere. And right in front of your hotel, okay? And she said, okay, I'll come with you. I said, let's go. So happy. But, sometimes, I was thinking about if that were me, am I going to go with those people I don't even know? Right? If I don't know Thai, and I'm sitting in a restaurant, and she might go with Virginia, and they come to invite me. I say, oh my God, if I go to their car and they drive me somewhere else, do something, oh my God, right?
Right.
Yeah. So when we cultivate our, sometimes people can sense. They can tell if we are bad people, good people. Sometimes. Thank God. She did not think we are bad people. Thank God. Yeah, but sometimes it's sense help. Because it's kind of incredible. We are kind of stranger, right? Different culture, different language, but she still wants to come with us. That's sense help. It's hard to explain those things, Without sense help, it's not possible.
It was funny that she said that day before she went to the restaurant, she thought of God, and there she found them and brought them to the temple.
I had a similar experience.
Wow,
and that's how I found you. I had a discussion with my mother, and I said, I don't know if it's God that I need in my life. I don't know what it is that I need. And she said, well, it might not be a good idea for you to go to church. And I, because Buddhism is always sort of translated with me a lot more. I went and, watched documentaries on Buddhism, and then I Googled. I wanted to see, what was in the area, and then the Happy Buddha Temple came up. And I looked at the pictures, and I read the reviews, and everyone seemed so happy, and I thought, let me give it a try. And it was interesting because I went through the same thing. I thought about God, like something, a higher power in my life. And it brought me here.
Wow. Everybody has a
You have
different
the affinity.
story.
Right.
Yeah, welcome. I hope you
thank
can
you.
come every week.
Yes, absolutely.
We study together, okay?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
Yeah.
That would be great.
And bring all your friends, your
Yes,
family as well.
that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah. So next thing is recognize Xi Lai. Xi Lai from east. From east.
Sarabasti world, the
Yes.
west, Amitabha. That's the traditional.
Yeah.
Right.
We are all from east. That means we are all from heaven. Okay? But sometimes when we come to this earth, we don't know we were Buddha saints before. Long time ago. Okay? So when we receive Tao, we recognize we were Buddha before. And we came from heaven before. But we don't know how to go back. That's why when the picture has Jesus, always has a lot of sheep, right? But some people say, he was the one watching those sheep. No, the sheep means present us, and he's the one guide those lost directions. Sheep go back to permanent heaven.
Right.
That's the deep meaning. So he wasn't the one the shepherd. No.
He's like a shepherd, and we're part of his flock.
Okay, makes sense, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Before we did not receive that, we thought why a lot of sheep over there, right? There's a deep meaning there. So that's why we want to dig out, right? So next sentence, 24. Right? 24, 剩了点点，或者 Okay, so the Chinese Xiang again means the baby. Okay, we are all from heaven, heaven's baby, right? So the middle means we have a lot of the dirt. Okay, and what we want to do is when we cultivate Tao, we want to make the metal become a gold. We want to get rid of a rusty thing, habits, whatever no good, not qualified to go back to heaven. We want to make it very shiny, become the gold or diamond. Okay, so yeah, so that's what
So self-refinement, right? Refining
Yes.
oneself, have achieve like the heart of gold or whatever. Yeah.
over here they don't say diamond because diamond when there's a fire it's become what?
Still a diamond. Well, it's carbon.
No, carbon dioxide. Well,
It's hard to burn diamond.
diamond they say when the fire.
It's very difficult.
But gold is not going. It's
Gold will melt. It melts. It'll melt.
It melts, but still gold.
That's why in Buddhist scripture they refer our Buddha nature as the diamond.
It doesn't change. I mean, it's
Yeah, but that over here it's the.
But this is referring to
So
refinement.
I understand that it's not in a literal sense.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Okay.
Yeah. But 金刚 does not really mean diamond. So 金刚 actually is not really diamond.
There's another metal. I don't know if it's a metal, but it's harder than the diamond. That's what it says in the Diamond Sutra.
I just present, okay? So share the video.
Edison.
Recite sincerely with the concentration and determination daily. The sincere cultivator may not experience 3 disasters and 8 calamities. bullet points.
Oh, yeah.
The three disasters are flood, fire, and tornado.
You should say wind. Wind is
Wind.
better.
Yeah.
The
Water,
eight-
fire, wind.
The eight calamities are drought, flood, famine, hunger, plague, uncured disease, locusts, grasshoppers, fears, animals, monsters, and demons. Cultivator may not experience disasters and calamities, but will experience life obstacles and hurdles.
No. Okay, that's it.
So how come that's like a
No, 他的是那个有他的 detail.
Yeah, that's good. Alright. So every day we have to in Chinese it's 关照, okay? Just respect ourselves, and we want to the true nature, daily life. We want to listen to our true nature, right? So we cultivate very well. The true nature always become the masters. Sometimes we get lost. The true nature will tell us which way is the right way to go.
Our conscience.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Sometimes we are conscious.
Yeah. Like a lecturer Liu says, he lived in the place, the north of Taipei. It's always raining, and then he has to go everywhere to give the lectures. So one day it was a sunny day, and the true nature said, "You got to bring your umbrella." And he said, "That's not right. That's sunny day. Why I should bring the umbrella?" So he did not listen. And then when he went out, it's downpouring. He said, "Oh no, I should listen to my true nature." Buddha nature. Buddha nature was right. So when we always use our true nature, it's really our best friend. The true nature will tell us what to do, what not to do. Yeah. And then we are such a good person. The saints and angels always surrounding us. Okay, like a lecture, that time Taiwan has SARS, right? So if a lot of people don't go out or take the bus. The bus really few people. Everybody put the mask there, but he did not care. He always go out and go to temple and to give the lecture. So the SARS did not bother him at all. When we do things for heaven, a lot of bad things is not going to happen. But it happened to a lot of people. But that's not means guarantee, okay? If we have a bad karma, previous life, if I'm a robber or something, yeah, I do a lot of good thing in temple. Oh, suddenly bad thing happened to me. And am I going to bring one of temple? No, because so many lives before. Now that's a bad thing happening. Whatever bad thing we did, it will come back to us. You want to share the story?
Oh no, I was just going to ask something about the lecture. He not only that he goes on the bus, right, and the bus driver each time will ask him to sign a waiver, whichever, so that you decided to get onto the bus, so it has nothing to do with me, so it's your own choice. So he does it anyway. So he's very special.
Yeah. Sometimes we cultivate doubt. We just forget about ourselves. We want to benefit a lot of sentient being, and heaven will help us. It happened, when the parents is so dedicated in heaven, and saints also take care of their kids too, their family too. It's true statement, it happened to a lot of people. We are so sincere, saints will help our kids too. Alright? So a lot of things like that. Okay? So the next sentence, so a lot of disasters. See, if you look at the tsunami in Thailand, right, Indonesia, that day, even the very sunny day, and a lot of people was on vacation, right? The tsunami suddenly came, and it's wiped out a lot of people. Some people still survive, okay, but a lot of people was going to go with the wave. But at the same time, in the temple, okay, a lot of people there, they just go out, and regardless the life, they go there, go out to help people. And even one temple, the mother was in temple in the kitchen to cook, and two kids were stay home. And they saw the father that go up to second floor, and they got so scared. They called mommy. What are we going to do? Mommy say just light up the lamp, the three lights over there, the temple's light, and bow to heaven and pray. So because mommy was help temple, those two kids were saved. The father go to the second floor to stop. It's happened a lot.
Right.
Yeah, the story, same story, happened, a lot. Even Japanese tsunami. That's a temple. You can. I had a picture before. I don't know where it's go. You can see the flood go to temple and stop. A lot of debris and the garbage is right from the temple, but the temple is good, no problem. Again, recently, 我们没有那个照片哦。Okay, sure. Next time maybe I try to find it. In that's the tire, the company they sell the tire, the big fire. Okay, and people say it's so hot, 3,000 degrees. And they couldn't walk on the street even nearby. And all the houses, they burned down to the floor. But this temple, all the neighbor burned down. But this temple, the house, it's just the backyard. Got burned. And the drying machine, the washing machine was bad. And then the whole temple is okay. No problem at all. That's not possible because like a couple thousand degrees, everything. Even people walk on the street, they feel so hot. And for me, myself, because we live in New Jersey, right? And before we always come from New Jersey when the Dharma class. And in the morning, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., we have to leave already. So one time, many years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, in the morning we were in a rush, right? So I put the electric oven, I put a bread there. So that's our breakfast before we come here. And that's 500 degrees because we were in the rush. So we were in a rush and I want to come here. So I forgot to turn off the oven, and that was 500 degrees. 500 degrees. And there's a cabinet on the top of that small electric one. So afternoon, my son called me, Mom, how come you forgot to turn off the oven? The walls become black. The cabinet become black too. So they said, turn it off. He said, so hot. He said, try your best to use something, turn it off. So he did. When I went home, after the class, I went home. I looked at that. Oh my God, my beautiful house become so ugly. My God, the whole wall become black. It's burned. And the cabinet become black too. It's so ugly. I feel so sad. But thankful, there's no fire. Right? It's supposed to have a 5 a.m. until afternoon, right? Afternoon. My son got out from school after, he played outside, maybe dinner time, he came home. So whole day long. So I just bow to saints. They help a lot. And then interesting was I used the mop. I wipe my wall, wipe the cabinet. It's gone. It's become the same as before. So now you explain that. So if I say something incorrect, I hope thanks for Judy and everybody to